Okay, dude. Yesterday you sent me a text. You were raised in a cult? What's that about?
It's a strange story. I'll leave the word cult out of it because I'm not sure that almost every religion is a cult, but it's just semantics. We'll leave that word out for now.
Yeah, cult makes it sound like everyone's trying to kill themselves and jump on a comet, or drink the Kool-Aid or whatever.
My thoughts on this thing are steered more to the human beings involved that were busy selling out their own families. That's more of my angle. I could really care less about the belief system of it, or their congregation, or their worship of a vengeful God. None of that matters.
Give me a little bit of a history of what's going on here, though, so what's happening with this?
Well, this really speaks to the distrust I have in organizations and groups of people in general. What happened in this case was one of these higher up guys, whatever their names are, archbishops, whatever they are, impose a name, it's just upper management. One of them died in a hotel room, and an official investigation happened by the police, and they found child porn all over the place.
Wow, I should be more surprised, but that just sounds like the regular news. Dude, why do churches, why does this happen in those things, dude? And no one says anything?
Okay, so I have loved ones still involved in this thing, and all of a sudden, now the church is gonna have preventative measures, dude. Even though this thing has been going on for 30 plus years, and it's impossible that thousands of people didn't already know about it. You took no action then. You only took action once you got in trouble for it.
Oh, wow, yeah, it sounds like that. Yeah, cover your own ass now that you're in trouble.
Exactly. I'm wondering how many families over the years, how many kids were molested and went to their parents and said, hey, this happened to me, and were sold out by their parents, their cowardly parents, because they're afraid of what other people in the church would think of them.
Oh, wow, dude. Yeah, you are on a roll, man. Keep going, dude. Just speak the truth, dude. That sounds... Yeah, dude, don't sell your family out.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, these type of things, they teach you to pick the God over your family when it's not really picking a God over anything. God's not even included in this. It's that you're too afraid of your peer group to step outside of it. Call it what it is.
Hey, man, I'm on your side. It sounds like fear to me.
It's alignment with fear over love. They want to preach love, and this has nothing to do with love. If you know these things are going on, and I'm guaranteeing you thousands of people did, you're no better than the people committing the act. And you did it for human beings. You're not doing it for a God. At least be a decent person in this life.
I'm gonna have to agree with you on that, dude. I've met more compassion from, non-religious strangers than I've met, I don't know, the judgment of people that think they're in the right.
Just a facade. It's a group of scared to death people that are, the light came on, and they're like little rats scurrying for the corner for protection. And also, I'll just throw anything at it. Please let me into this heaven or whatever. Please, I'll do anything, and I'll even sell out my loved ones, dude. Yeah, that's not the way you do it. You failed the test.
Seems like you're making some great points.
The holier-than-thou and self-righteous part of it is what really annoys the fuck out of me. My heart goes out to all those kids that told their parents, hey, this happened to me, and their parents were too cowardly to take a stand. That's just a fact. You think you're a decent person by going there? You're not. That's being an accomplice, and that's complicit. You're just as evil as the person that did the act.
I'm sure that not everybody knew about it, so it is blindsiding some people.
The bottom line is the damage control. Oh, the steps that now the church is taking to make sure it doesn't happen again? Yeah, right, dude. What about the last 40 years, or 50 years, or however long this has been going on? You would have never done anything, and also, let's put it on this, dude. Do you think God would approve of that? Do you think Jesus would have done something like this? Do you think Jesus would have turned his fucking back on this shit? Seriously.
Yikes. Yeah, you're right there. That doesn't sound like something that Jesus would do.
Yeah, it sounds more like a person trying to save their own skin. Oh, please let me into heaven. I'll do anything. That's not what this shit's about. You're supposed to be trying to be a decent human being first, and you failed at that.
Yeah, that whole heaven and hell thing was just kind of weird anyway.
I mean, just how juvenile. Anyway, I don't want to throw everybody's beliefs under the bus, but if that was true, I'd rather go hang out in the other place, in hell, dude, because I don't want to be hanging out on a cloud with a bunch of scared people. I don't want to do it here. So why the fuck would I want to do it there?
Yeah, this idea of a heaven always sounded kind of ridiculous to me anyway, Sounds like a boring place.
Yeah, I agree. Sounds kind of boring to me too. And um, I don't know, dude. Like, I don't like sitting here being like, oh no, please accept me, please accept me. And dude, you know what? And also, if anybody's listening to this, and they shouldn't be, you know, these religious people, dude, you don't have to pray for my soul. Don't be like, hey, we got to pray for Huxley. You know what? I'm praying for you, okay? And especially these people I've been talking about, I'm praying for you because you're so misguided. Hopefully that prayer comes through and you wake up a little bit.
Well, you did start this out by saying cult. There's brainwashing involved.
And again, yeah, I'm praying for you people. Especially the ones that were born into it and think this is the truth and all that stuff. You don't know any different. This is what brainwashing is. So why don't you go crack open a book, like I said, that's not the Bible, and expand your mind a little bit and be in the world and realize that, yeah, the thing that you're involved in is pushing you away from what you think it is. This is about fear and love, and you're aligned with fear.
Well, man, I love you, and I'm glad that you're not stuck in that anymore, for what it's worth.
Yeah. I mean, I left at 12 years old, and if I can do it at 12, then you guys could at least do a little bit for your own sake. You know what I mean? Like, if you have to sit here and fucking, look away from all the lies and bullshit and the egregious things that are happening, you're in the wrong place, and you're not good. It's not good, and it's not love.
Well, I gotta agree with you on that. Some of the most hate-filled and fucked up people I've ever met are like self-righteous religious people.
Yeah, and again, I don't have a problem with the religion, and I don't have a problem with your God. I have a problem with you trying to appease other flawed human beings because you're too afraid to go against a group. That's sad, and you should feel it deep down. You should be able to stand up for something. Don't just cower in a group, Be an individual.
Oh, no, dude. They do feel it deep down. They do feel it deep down. They're just scared to face the mirror, dude. That's just humans for you.
Okay, I've gone on too long with this. I'm just gonna say, hopefully it was worth it, Hopefully you get into your little heaven, Like, a lot of families are ruined because of this thing. Because of aligning with fear over love. And I'm gonna put out the veil of forgiveness, and I hope everybody gets to where they're going, But, wow. Look into your own actions. Don't be afraid to look in the mirror and start facing your fears.
I agree. Biggest test in life. Are you going to align with fear or are you going to align with love? Align with love, people. Hallelujah. Align with love.